My scream cut through the oppressive silence like a rusty blade ripping through silk. It drew my classmates, a terrified huddle in the hallway, towards the gaping maw of the janitor's closet. Their initial shock melted into horrified screams as they, too, saw the monstrosity within. It slithered from the pile of decaying rags, its skeletal frame clothed in shreds of what might have once been a school uniform. Its elongated limbs seemed to twist and bend at unnatural angles, propelled by a pulsating darkness that shimmered beneath its translucent skin. The stench of damp earth and decay intensified, assaulting our senses like a physical blow. One by one, my classmates were consumed by the creature's insatiable hunger. Their screams rose, then choked off as they vanished into the writhing mass of claws and shadows. Panic clawed at my throat, threatening to swallow me whole, but a primal instinct for survival kept me rooted to the spot. Then, amidst the chaos, I saw Ms. Johnson, the librarian. Her usually warm brown eyes blazed with a fierce determination as she snatched a fire extinguisher from the wall. With a desperate bellow, she unleashed a torrent of white foam at the creature. The creature recoiled, hissing in outrage. The foam clung to its translucent skin, sizzling and burning like acid. It twisted and flailed, trying to rip the foam away, but Ms. Johnson kept spraying, her face contorted in a grimace of defiance. This bought us precious seconds. Some of my surviving classmates, inspired by Ms. Johnson's bravery, grabbed whatever they could find. Chairs, brooms, textbooks, anything that could be used as a weapon. We charged a desperate ragtag army against the embodiment of our nightmares. The battle was horrific. Shrieks of pain and rage filled the air, punctuated by the sickening sound of claws tearing through flesh and bone. Ms. Johnson fell, succumbing to a vicious swipe from the creature's talons. Yet, her sacrifice fueled our fury. We fought like cornered animals, driven by the primal need to survive. And then, a miracle. One of the thrown textbooks collided with the rusty metal handle of the fire extinguisher. It snapped, sending the entire can crashing against the creature's face. The metal shell split open, showering the monstrosity with a caustic geyser of chemicals. The creature shrieked, a horrifying, ear-splitting sound that seemed to tear at the very fabric of reality. It writhed and convulsed, its translucent skin blistering and charring under the chemical assault. Finally, with a final, strangled cry, it collapsed into a smoldering heap of blackened flesh and bone. Silence descended, thick and heavy. We stood panting amidst the carnage, shaken but alive. The smell of burnt flesh and chemicals hung in the air, a grotesque reminder of our ordeal. In the flickering fluorescent light, I saw the faces of my classmates, etched with the chilling memories of what we had witnessed and endured. The lockdown never officially ended. Oakwood High remained forever closed, a monument to the horror that had unfolded within its walls. But for those of us who survived, the scars of that day run deep. We carry the weight of those lost, the echo of their screams forever embedded in our minds. Though the creature is gone, the darkness it brought never truly left. It lingers in the shadows, a chilling reminder that even in the most familiar places, the unimaginable can lie in wait, ready to snatch away the light and plunge us back into the abyss. And sometimes, in the quiet of the night, when the wind whispers through the empty halls of Oakwood High, I can still hear the scratching. A faint, rhythmic scraping that speaks of a hunger that can never be truly satiated and a darkness that waits for its next chance to rise.